Hi everyone, it's Louise with Louise McCart, and I'm back for another pour today. And I just did a set of coasters and took a break, and now I'm back with the same color palette I just used with my coasters, which was the Anthraquinone blue, the Chantilly, the QNAG, the 24 karat, the Obsidian, and the bronze. I'll list all of the specifics in the description below. So what I have here is a turntable from IKEA, and yeah, I stopped. The nearest one I have is Charlotte, which is like 2 hours from here. So on my way back traveling, I picked up 5. So what I've got is I have it prepped in the back, taped off and protected, and I have the turntable part taped down so it can't move. And I've got on my spinner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a base of my Multi-Pro, and then I'm going to lay my colors down, and I'm going to blow it out with a hairdryer. I've got my Berta. So, and I love this guy. This is a great little hairdryer. And I'll probably run it on high and cool. And I'll probably start it out with just blowing it out, and then I'm going to put the concentrator on and then blow out the different bloom and then spin it out. And I think that's what I'm going to do today. And hopefully this does not warp, because what I've done to this is I've varnished it with my matte varnish. Let me show you. So from the house build, this was left in the workshop, and it's just matte, but it's varnish. And I just laid down a coat of it, and hopefully that'll be what I need to protect this so I don't have any warpage. All right, well, let me start pouring the paint down. I'll get you down as soon as I get a good puddle laid. All right, be back in a second. Okay, folks, I really blew it. I don't know if you can see this right here. What I did, so I'm going to show you the footage in here of exactly what happened, and I'll point to it. So right here, I give it a small spin, and then suddenly the moment of realization. What the heck just happened there? Oh my God. But I'm gonna have to re-pour this thing because I cannot salvage that. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. Okay. You know what? It's just the way it works out. It's just the way it works. All right, folks, so I'm going to pick up the pace here. I had to show you what happened to the first pour. As a lesson learned, please, if you're going to be popping bubbles, don't have extra paper towels on your hands so that you can drag them through the composition. It's a disaster. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to call out the colors as I go here. My first color there was my Golden's Anthraquinone blue, otherwise known as my Anthrax blue. This here is the Chantilly Lace Golden's Pearl combination. And what do I have next? So this is one of my favorite colors, Golden's Quinacridone Nickel Gold, or QNAG, as I like to call it. So I'm basically using up every last drop I've got in that cup. So my next color is my DecoArt's 24 karat gold. And next I'm going to be moving on to my DecoArt's Obsidian, which is basically a metallic black. And then the last color I'm going to use is Golden's Iridescent Bronze. And so here I've got my white American Floetrol cell activator recipe. I'm adding a few scoops, and then I'm going to top it off with my black, Oxide Black by Amsterdam, Titanium White by Amsterdam, and then I'm going to blow it out with a hairdryer. So I'm going to start with the hairdryer on high and cool with no adapter. I'm just going to get it started to spread, and then now I've put on the concentrator and I'm going to blow it out. Now notice as I'm blowing it out, I'm kind of just gently shaking it back and forth to get kind of a wavy look to the petals, and also to make the petals very full rather than having them just go straight out in a stream. So I just want to point out here that when you are blowing it out, you want to have the hairdryer in such a way that you're starting from behind the cell activator, so that cell activator, as it's blowing out, is actually blowing over the top of the colors as they're blowing out as well. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, I like it so far. Let's give it a second to come back. So for the newer folks, what I mean give it a second to come back is I need to give the paint time to recover from the blow dryer and being pushed down. I can't even, it's right here in front of my face. It's like staring at me and mocking me. My God. You know, and you can't even be upset about it. You can't be upset about it. You just got to keep on going. Okay, here we go. I hope we're centered. I don't think we are. Let's see. All right. Gentle spin. All right, everyone, so since this was a longer video, since I shared the prior part, I'm going to double time and pick up the pace here. And, you know, once again, I'm just tilting in the direction I want the composition to spread before I spin much more. Because if I don't do that first, then my composition won't be the way I want it to in the end. And remember, this is double time, so I'm spinning this very gently. And I'm going to do a lot of cleaning up as I go, because I have a whole other paint pour sitting down on that canvas, on that turntable. And I moved the spinner closer to you because I didn't want to have paint slinging all over the place, including myself. So during this portion, I will be doing a lot of cleaning up on the bottom, and I cut a lot of it out. You don't need to see that. Just assume that you always clean up as you go, especially at the end, because you don't want your paint to pull on the sides and pull it down. But I'm cleaning up because I don't want to get soaking wet with paint. Okay, I'll be quiet for now and probably put some music on here. So everyone, when it gets really still like this, I guess I've come to the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the bell and subscribe. Leave comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.